kicking, y'all? Kwikpanik here, and I'm back in gear. Don't you have no fear today? I have a trading card flavored episode. It's a little bit of Pokemon and it's a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! And it all has to do with this little box that I got back from PSA, which is a condition grading company. I'll say that in layman's terms in case you don't know what it is. Basically, I chose some cards out of my collection that I wanted to have both authenticated and graded. So basically some professionals who look at trading cards and other memorabilia, I assume, look at the card and they say, based on our scale, which is a very prestigious scale, this card is a blah out of 10. And so I'm very picky about the condition of my collectibles, like ridiculously so. Like I have amiibos over here, I have pops over here, and all of them are like in box, and the boxes are immaculate, and I have protectors for the boxes. It's ridiculous. Oh, but it's really cool because the collectability on these is insane. There are populations or pops, not pop vinyls, and it basically tells you how many of each card exists in the condition that it is graded in. So I have my box here. There are 15 cards in it because I became a member. I got some sort of membership with PSA, and they give you 15, I'm not going to say free, they give you 15 vouchers to get cards graded. So I just took 15 cards that I already had in my collection for our first go before I run around the trading card community and try to find cards that I believe would grade well, i.e. as 10s. So we'll just see how good my eye is. I ruined some of these surprises. So some of these are not surprises. I was having a bad day the other day, and PSA will send you an email once your submission has been graded, and they're like, your grades are online, you can check them now. And I'm like, why would you do this? And for the first part of the day, I was like, I'm not looking at these, no way. I want it to be a surprise. And then something really rough, I don't even remember what happened that day. It was just a bad day, trust me. So I was like, I need some good news, and I looked at the grades on some of these. I don't remember exactly what got what, but there was one card that I was super concerned with about its grading, and I'm not going to ruin it for you. I'll try to be deadpan as possible. This box is impossible to get into. Like, thank you, PSA. I appreciate it. However, I do want to open this. What on earth is this? I should have brought a blowtorch and a wrench and a hammer. Jackhammer? Okay. This is pitiful, man. You'd think I'd be good at opening boxes by this point with all the videos that I post of me opening boxes. Literally, you just watch me open boxes. Thank you for supporting me in those videos. But apparently I'm very bad at box opening. Oh my, I'm just gonna tear this box apart. Oh my goodness. Okay, I finally got into it. This is like boxception. There's a box inside the box. Look at this. I had to do this in order to get into it. Okay. I don't know how these are supposed to open. It was taped all over. I didn't see an opening. Whew! Oh. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 it's magic. I'm going to put these face down. Face down in the dark. Right, red jumpsuit apparatus. Okay, so I'm aware. Oh, I'm going to try to sort these. I can see which ones are Yu-Gi-Oh! I'll hold this. You can... I don't even know what I just said. It's gone with the wind. Oh, I can tell which ones of these are Pokemon, which ones of these are Yu-Gi-Oh! Based on the backs of the cards. So I know I had 5 Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. I'll put those over here. And we'll start... Let's actually start with Yu-Gi-Oh! I know a lot of you guys just like to watch Pokemon pack openings. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a passion of mine. So I have right here... I need to figure out my mic situation. If you guys have good mic stands that you think that I should use, go ahead and let me know in the comment section down below. Ooh, look, you can see my reflection. Hello! Hi! All right, so let's just flip these over one at a time. Move this a little bit. And I'm going to move my camera back just a little bit so you can get a better picture of this. Okay, there we go. So the first card is left leg of the Forbidden One. So I submitted 5 cards, and you can probably tell where this is going. These are the Lost Art promotion cards. You got these from going to a participating comic book shop or trading card shop, and you bought $30 worth of sealed Yu-Gi-Oh product, and they gave you one of these promos. And the Lost Art promos are just the Japanese art in English. So this is what Exodia looks like in Japanese, but now it's available in English. This got a 9. This came right out of the pack, though. Like, this is why it makes it so hard with PSA, is I pulled this directly out of the plastic packaging that had been kept in a deck box, like no manipulation whatsoever, and it still got a 9. And that's because, well, I don't know why this one got a 9 specifically. I'll probably look at these later and try to figure that out. But there are layers to what makes these grade well, and it has to do with like the edges. It has to do with the holofoil. Is it scratched or anything? Is there any white edges on the back of the card? There's centering, so just the way that the card was printed. Anyway, that's the first card, left leg of the Forbidden One. Our next one is the right arm of the Forbidden One. This got an 8. It doesn't match the leg. Ooh, I might have to get some more of these to grade. They have a promotion right now where if you grade 50 or more cards, I think, it's only $7.50 per grade, while I think they're mainly $20 per grade. So what is that? That's left arm, right arm, left leg. Next up, baby. This is the one that matters the most, and it got a Gem Mint 10. Exodia the Forbidden One. This is ahead of Exodia. I got the Lost Art promotion in a Gem Mint 10. And I got to say, if there was only going to be one piece that graded as a 10, this is the one I'd want it to be. So that is, I'm very happy with that. Thank you. Thank you, PSA gods. Next, we have another 9, the left arm of the Forbidden One. And yeah, so what is that? We have one arm is an 8, one arm is a 9. But both of the left pieces are 9s. Okay, and the last one's going to be the right leg. And it got an 8. So both of the right side are 8s, and the left side are 9s. That's unfortunate. But there you go. That's all of my Exodia pieces came back graded. I believe the left arm and right... No, left... I don't even remember. 2 of these I bought, and 3 of these I had myself. So that's all the Yu-Gi-Oh cards that I got here. Now here are the really exciting ones, and PSA Pokemon cards are much. There's a bigger market for grading. So here's my stack of Pokemon. So I'll just tell you the story as I reveal them for each of the cards, because some of these have been in my collection forever, and I knew they were not going to grade well. And others I bought to grade. So yeah, let's just get into it. So the first card is my base set Charizard that my dad got me back when I was 10, I think. I literally looked at the card and I said, this is going to come back as a 7. A 7 is not terrible. It's considered near mint. So this is the original base set Charizard. I knew that this was going to get a 7 because you can see somewhere there was like some white edges. Yep, you can see just a little bit right there on the bottom corner. Like there's a white edge right there, white edge right there. Regardless, I got my base set Charizard sealed in a slab, and that's really what the main objective was of getting that graded. The next card is a 9. So this is a staff promo. You can see there it's Jirachi. Let's see if it'll focus. There's a lot of reflections going on in here, but there you go. It's the staff promo from the Sun and Moon Team Up set, and it got a PSA 9. I actually submitted the entire set of staff promos. This came back a 9, which is Like I said, I got this sealed from the original owner of it. It had barely come out a week prior, and here we are with a 9. This is another staff promo. You can see over there in the corner. This is Nidoqueen. There's nothing special about Nidoqueen to me. I just wanted to get all of the staff promos graded. This came back as a 9, just like the other one. So 9 is not bad. That means that it's mint condition. Gem mint, like we had with my Exodia head right here, is literally the cream of the crop, as mint as it can be. So that's talking about like they print it in the factory and we put it in a slab, gem mint. There are things that you can't control, like with shipping and manipulation of packs, and I'm not going to be upset about 9s. 9s are decent. Next, this is the one that I spoiled for myself, and I'm really sad about it because this was the whole reason. See, this is staff promo Charizard from the Sun and Moon Team Up set, and it came back as a 9. And the centering is bad on this. I can see it. Can you see how there's much more on this side of the yellow than this side? See, I didn't start looking into it until after I'd submitted my cards. But so we got 2 Charizards in this. The last one is a Zapdos, and it's like my favorite legendary Pokemon. And he's a Gem Mint 10 staff promo Zapdos. Apparently this Zapdos is actually good in the actual game competitively. So that's pretty cool. I just like the art for this Zapdos, and I like that it's a staff promo. Gem Mint 10. So what is that? Two 10s so far? Next up, this is my favorite Venusaur art. It got a 9. This is the CD promo, as it's known in Japan. This came in a strategy guide for the Pokemon TCG video game, and that was the only way to get this art for Venusaur. It's my absolute favorite. My buddy Jules has another sealed one that he's going to allow me to send off to get graded. I'd really like to get this in a 10 because that Ken Sugimori art right here is just like my absolute favorite representation of Venusaur. It looks like I have a Japanese card coming up, 2 Japanese cards. I'm going to shuffle those to the bottom and we'll do those last. Next up, I decided I would grade one of these. And when I had 2 or 3 of these, and when I opened them, I wasn't super happy with the condition, so I kind of figured this would come back as a 9, but I thought it'd just be cool to have all the movie promos graded. So I also bought the legendary birds from the 2000 Pokemon movie, Pokemon 2000, and also Pokemon the first movie sealed, as well as an Ancient Mew sealed. So I'll be sending those off to get graded to add to that collection. The last English one is actually... No way! This came back as a Gem Mint 9. This literally came out of my collection. It was in a sleeve with a bunch of other cards. And this is heckin' old. It's a first edition Misty's Gyarados. And wow. This wasn't cared for especially well or anything. That's wild that this is in the same condition from 2000 as my Charizard staff promo was. Go figure. All right, we got 2 more, and these are both Japanese. I'm going to just show you the back of the cards. Apparently, these are easier to grade than English cards. So, we got another Charizard. I forgot I submitted a 3rd Charizard. This is the CD promo set I was talking about. There's also that Venusaur art in Japanese, and then there's also Blastoise art that's Ken Sugimori's. I'd like to get that one graded as well. So I'll have to find a raw one to submit. This got a 9. This is my favorite Charizard art promo because, like I've already talked about, Ken Sugimori a million times. So we have 2 10s out of all that. This will show you how hard PSA grades. And I got another Gem Mint 10. This one is Dragonite from the Game Boy promo in Japan. I believe this came with the Pokemon trading card game. This is an art for Dragonite, just like this Charizard. Both of these are done by Ken Sugimori. And he's my favorite Pokemon artist. And the art for these cards did not get released in any English form. So I'm really happy that this came back at 10. This is probably the saving grace of this entire submission. But yeah, that's my first PSA submission. I'll be doing more in the future. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you'd like to see more PSA submissions, Let me know in the comment section down below. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. That is all I've got for today. I hope you guys have an awesome day. Follow me on Twitch. Later.